My cat Scrappy. He's in here sitting on my trailer. I gotta paint it. Anyway, this is another continuation of this cab. I want to show you what I've done, what I've come up with to seal these windows. And this one I've started, and you can see at the top there's a piece of this tape that goes all along here. This is called flex tape. You might have seen the commercials for it on TV, or they have the flex seal that they put in the bottom of boats, you know, after they punch holes in it and it repels the water, or keeps the water out. Anyway, I thought I would try that. I watched some videos on it and it looks pretty good. So what I want to do is I'm going to put a piece of tape all the way down around the edge of this to seal it. And I'll show you, I have the front piece out. And the plastic that I used is, and this, I still have the outside plastic on it, covering it, this side too, is this stuff. It's called Duraplex. And I got that at Lowe's. And this is pretty good plastic. I had no issues at all with cracking. And I put rivets in, and it worked very well. But I ran out of plastic. I thought I had enough for all 4 windows, but I didn't. So I went back up to Menards and I bought a sheet of plastic. And right now plastic is going for a premium price because of this COVID-19 deal, I believe. And I bought a piece of plastic and it was garbage. I'll show you this blue covered piece up here. I cut that out from my back window, and as I was cutting it, it cracked. Just a small crack, which I thought, okay, no problem, I'll just drill a hole at the end of the crack, keep it from going any further. So I got it in place, drilled the 4 holes, and as I was drilling the 4th hole, the corner cracked. I put it in all 4 corners. And I was it just wasn't going to work, I didn't think. I went ahead and I tried riveting it on and it just shattered. The whole corner shattered. Junk. It's not the same stuff as that Duraplex. So, I thought this is going to be a front windshield, so let's get some Lexan. Lexan is a whole lot stronger. It's more shatter resistant, and hopefully it'll hold up to the weather better. Anyway, this is the front piece, and then you can see here I have applied the tape all the way around. And we're going to see how this stuff holds up. I have never worked with stickier tape than this. Never. This stuff, there's the roll. Now this roll right here, there's 10 feet of it, and it is, what was that, 12 inches? Yeah, 12 inches by 10 feet. That roll on sale at Menards, they were clearancing it, was $40. So it's real expensive. And you can see what I'm doing is cutting 2-inch strips. But I put this stuff on, and I mean, I started down here and I just laid it on to get it started, and I was going to unroll it. Well, I wanted to start down here instead because I wanted a straight edge across there instead of the cut edge. And so I could barely get that off, and it just was laying on it. I mean, I pulled on it and it finally come off, and so then I put it down here. And but what I did is I cleaned all the canvas with some paint reducer, and you know, to get all the oil, any kind of oils and stuff off. And it's rubber. It's a rubberized tape. This is the stuff you see in the commercials where they get a hole in a bucket or something and they just throw this on the outside of it and it seals it. Or they go into a swimming pool and slap it on the wall of the swimming pool. Yeah, it will work. It's crazy stuff. But we're going to see how durable it is. That's the thing. It is, you know, through the winter. And I mean, it's not going to get a whole lot of use, obviously. Like I said, I've used this thing, I think 2 or 3 times in the last 2 winters. So it's not going to get a lot of use. But I just want to see how it's going to stick. Is the tape going to lift? Is it going to, you know, deteriorate? Is it going to lose its stickiness? And we'll go from there. But yeah, I'm still going to use some of it to tape up some of these holes and stuff with it to give it a little bit more support. But that is some incredible tape. So I just thought I'd show that before I tape everything all up, and then I'll bring you back when I'm all done. So thanks for watching. We'll bring you back in a little bit. Well, we're finished. Have to pardon the rain on the roof of the shop here. I've got a metal roof and it makes a lot of noise when it rains. So I'll try to talk a little bit louder. I have all the windows taped in, and they sealed very well. This back window especially, I had a lot of puckers in here, and it's pretty cruddy right now. I took the whole back canvas off of the unit and then I laid it down, because this hole, well, I don't know, the piece didn't fit the hole very well. So what I ended up doing was where it puckered at, I went inside after I did that, turned it over. This might be too dark to see, but anyway, I cut those puckers and then it overlapped like that, and then I ran tape all along the inside of this also. So, and I'm thinking about doing the same for these. You can see here there's a pucker, and a few places, you know, down here. Just kind of cut those and lay them down a little bit better than put tape over them. Same thing here, a little pucker right there. It's just the canvas that's stretched over the years and deteriorated, so but we will see how this stuff holds up over the summer and through the winter. Here's the front. Did a nice job sealing, and I'll tell you what, that is some of the stickiest tape I have ever run across. That you just touch it up against that plastic and you took all you got to pull it off, and that was just if it touched, you know, you laid it down, it just touched a bit. So, you know, once I got it in place, I would run an entire length and then just kind of push it up against it to get it as straight as I could. And every edge of the tape is on the plexiglass. So, and I think the plexiglass would probably give it the best seal. But it sure looks better than it did. You remember the videos, the previous videos there? I gotta get some Windex out here and clean these up now. But yeah, it definitely looks 100% better. Now we're gonna take the remainder of the tape and, like I said, go around and fix some of these spots. You can see I've already fixed a hole here, and it blends very well. It's the same color and everything, same shade of gray. And there's a spot there. So I will get these taken care of. There's a rip right here that's starting. So we get all that taken care of, and hopefully this stuff is going to hold. My first experience at it. So, but that's all I have. Maybe once I get it all taped up, do it tomorrow, I'll make one final video and we'll go on to another project. Thanks for watching.